Before the video starts, I have a little bit of stuff I want to rant about. If you don't care, skip to this timestamp. I'll be taking a break from these challenge videos. They take a while to make and I need to focus on school. I know, grown-ass man still worrying about school. I'll still post, but it'll mainly just be playthroughs of Star Rail, Blue Archive, and Heaven Burns Red. Like the old videos I used to do, as they are easy to make. Thanks for listening, and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lore Accurate Challenge. This is part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1, you should probably watch it. And if you have seen part 1, then I don't need to say the rules, y'all know it, let's get into it. But rules will be in the description anyways. Because of 4.0 being released recently, we were given a free 5-star, and I picked Acheron. That's because Penacony is going to be a pain in the... How long am I in this video? And also, nothing else was really worth picking. Jingyuan was free during the Fantilia fight, and Bybiter Lune is only in the Law Fu. Trailblazers never met Jingliu, and everyone else is just an active enemy, aside from the GOAT Acheron. But I'll go more into detail during the Penacony part. Anyways, after picking Acheron, I need to reach level 20, so I start Hook's quest. Because of my TikTok rotted brain, I need something big and flashy to do. I need to gamble. And that's when I noticed Black Swan was on banner, so I decided to pull for her. So 4.0 is out, Black Swan is out, and I know I probably should summon Forever Night or Hysolins. But I'm not gonna do Amphorius for a long time. But for Penacony, a decent stretch has Trailblazer, Acheron, and Black Swan. And I already picked Acheron with the 5-star selector. But Black Swan is also very important to Penacony. So I'm going to do some summons on Black Swan. Hopefully we'll get her. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. That's like the first summon I ever did. Actually, no, I did one summon on Aglaya. No way we get Black Swan right here. No way. I will do something crazy if it's actually her. Come on, come on. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. Himiko is also very important later on. That is so good. Even though I didn't get Black Swan, a dupe of Himiko is still great. I finished the rest of Old Foreman's Treasure and immediately move on to the next quest, The Origin of Medicine, in which I have to run solo Trailblazer again. God, please, no. But luckily the fight was easy.
But now, just what are you going to do about the second one, Onoki?
Yeah, for some reason there's a back-to-back fight. And even though I don't have to do the first fight again, thank God, I still have to deal with the 4 enemies as only Trailblazer. I get anally probed 3 to 4 times before finally beating them with some luck. But oh, trust me, this is not the end of the fucking shields. I complete the Origin of Medicine and buy the Eidolon in the Eurilo 6 World Shop. I start Hook's Treasure, dodge all the enemies, cause I ain't trying to fight with just Hook and Trailblazer. Once we get to the orphanage, I see an unavoidable fight. I feel like I've seen this before. But this time, it was easy, and I complete Hook's Treasure with no issue. I go to the space station and finish the Road to Revival side quest, and because of that I can do the You Already Know Me and Unexpected Turn of Events side quests. And nothing important happens, so I'll just skip those. I buy the Eidolon in the Herta World Shop, and now I have E4 Physical Trailblazer. But after grinding those quests for 45 minutes, I noticed my levels not changing, so I just grind some golden calyx to reach level 20. Like I said at the end of part 1, equilibrium doesn't matter, so I'll move on. I level up Serval and head up to the surface. We meet up with Serval and almost get caught by her brother. I was gonna make a joke, but why the hell is there so much hentai of Serval and her brother? What the fuck? Ignoring humanity's greatest sin, we make our way to the restricted zone, beat up Dunn, and get our back taken while running. We wipe out the entire planet's military and fight Big Bitch. After an actually hard fight, we won. But just barely though. We run into Japard and yet again we won the hard fight. Immediately after Japard we have a wave of enemies, and after noticing a pattern, I finally decide to level up my team. Serval leaves and we quickly unlock the hubs. Wrong hub, wrong hub. The Guardian Shadow mini-boss thingy, whatever, is no problem at all, and it's under the shadow of Cocolia. While it is a really close fight, I get Cocolia at 7 HP, and we just barely lose. So I level up some light cones to the max, and this time we barely win. After healing, I rush straight into the final boss. Like all final bosses, we have to deal with some fodder first. And just like all final bosses, they're no difficulty. Himiko hits us with an assist, and after Trailblazer takes the gold medal for gymnastics, we're face to face with Cocolia. However, she gets mad at us, and like a true British person, she stabs us and leaves us for dead. Can we pretend that the air? But with plot armor kicking in, we come back with new powers, and it's officially time for the final battle, in which I win with some difficulty. Yeah, I wish I could make this seem more intense, but aside from losing Dan, I didn't really struggle too much. I wish I could pad this out with some me talking during the fight. It was like 2 in the morning recording, so I didn't say anything. The only thing I said during this whole final section was, I'm not gonna lie, even if my meat frees off, I'm cracking this version of Cocolia. We tell the underground people about the fight, Bronya gives her speech, we take some photos and leave. Oh, and Bronya and Zila have their old couple argument. But it's anticlimactic, really. So I decided to do some companion quests to pad out the video, and oh my god, I wish I didn't. I start with Hook's gift, and aside from a fight in a random back alley, there's no trouble. I then did Blizzard Immunity, and there's 2 fights we do. One is accidental in that I was trying to rob a broken house, and an overworld enemy hit me from behind. No freaky though. And the other one is, oh my god, please don't pound me too hard. Unfortunately for me, it did pound me, so I had to get my get back. I level up Natasha and some relics, and by the skin of my dick and balls, I barely beat this stupid ice out of space. I swear to god, if I see any of it again, I'm killing its entire family. Natasha puts her brother in a grave, rip Bozo, and we finish Blizzard Immunity. Now, in the order I did things, I should talk about Night of Universal Hallucinations, but we'll get there. Oh, we'll get there alright. Skipping ahead, I do Time Express, but it's just a bunch of yapping, so it doesn't really matter. The Only a Child quest, however, that is a different story. Y'all remember what I said earlier? This stupid ice out of space, I swear to god, if I see any of it again, I'm killing its entire family. Well, apparently I met its dumbass brother, cause now it's the blaze out of space fucking me. Now, I'll admit, looking back, a very easy solution was just switching Preservation Trailblazer. But in my head, I thought, ooh, sustain good. So I stuck with a fire character against an enemy made of fire. The first fight, I get absolutely demolished by Dot. I leveled up Serval, Traces, and swapped some relics, but even that didn't work. So I ended up repeating the process of losing, leveling up Light Cone, and trying again, until I finally beat it on my 4th or 5th try. But other than Serval tweaking over her probably girlfriend, there was no other problems, and we end the quest. Further than the snow plains was no trouble, with only one fight having trial characters. Rarely Affectionate was surprisingly hard though. Man, I'm recording a Star Rail challenge video on Valentine's Day. Hold on, wait, I know exactly who's gonna be my Valentine. Himiko, you doing anything? She said she'll get back to me. Oh, that's it? Alright, well, it wasn't that hard then. This is where the difficulty comes from. Well, you have to fight 2 small robots in part 1. During part 2, you have to fight 2 big guys. And since I don't have Clara, I heavily struggled. Because they both get multiple actions in one turn. Turn-based my ass. After I fail once, I swap some relics around. And at this point, I'm running low on food items. But I try again anyways. But it doesn't work. I was searching through hella menus looking for something, anything, to increase my power. I then realized my planar ornaments kinda sucks, so instead of, I don't know, going after better relics, something I can easily do, I decided to do the entirety of World 2 of Simulated Universe. It wasn't until after World 2 I realized planar sets are unlocked in World 3, and because it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, I didn't do World 3, so I just decided to grind some better relics. I try to beat the chainsaw guy with Preservation Trailblazer, and I fail again. So this is where I abuse the fuck out of Rule 5 by switching to Remembrance Trailblazer. This could be considered cheating, But since the rule never said I needed to canonically unlock the version, and since the game gives it to me, I counted it. But don't worry, I won't abuse RMC. Because power creep is nutty, I easily beat it with RMC. But almost immediately after, I run into another hard fight with this stupid, fat, ugly fucking robot bitch. And I couldn't beat this one with RMC. So what did I do? You're probably not asking. I went to bed. I was so tired at this point. The next day, I grinded RMC's best relics off screen and tried again. This time I easily beat it. With that said, I finished Rarely Affectionate and all companion missions. So yeah, I guess that's the end of this one. Thanks for watching. What do you mean I forgot one? Let's go back in time. I just finished Blizzard Immunity and I thought to myself, that was easy. I want to try something hard. So I did the quest with a fucking boss battle. And this was before I exploited RMC, so it was just me and Preservation Trailblazer against Argenti. Going into this, I knew it was only Trailblazer in those fights, and that it was a duel and good fun. So I was praying to God I didn't need to win those fights, and I'm technically right. You don't need to. But Argenti was fucking me so damn hard. I couldn't make it to the safe spot where Welt steps in. My plan was to use the 3-star light cone defense, because it would heal me after using my ult. But even after summoning for dupes, it didn't work. So I switched to We Are Wildfire, but even that couldn't protect me from the absolute gangbang I was receiving from Argenti and his summons. It was getting so bad, I read through the entire conversation, seeing if there was anyone else in there I can use. But no, it is a 1v1 canonical fight between Trailblazer and Argenti. After using food items, I barely scraped by. There were some bugs and whatever, that doesn't matter, because Argenti's right back to fucking me all over again. And this time, he has 2 health bars. And this time I have to win. Welt cannot bail me out. After getting absolutely donkey railed, the game took pity on me by letting me lower the difficulty. For other people doing this run, they would do it honorably. They wouldn't take that and they would be smart. But me? That's not me. I took it. My booty hole could not handle another gangbang from Argenti and friends. Even with the difficulty lowered though, I still lost. And it's all because of these fuck-ass shields that negate 1 attack guaranteed. And when you only have 1 person in your party, it's like being edged for 24 hours straight. On the second attempt, I did much better, but I'll let past me explain that. Oh my god, 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 I'm so good, I'm so good, I'm so good, I'm so good at this fucking game. Oh my, bro, the moment I saw the battle over, I felt like I just ejaculated. That's how good it felt. Oh my god, dude, holy shit. You know, I'm so glad we about to get this red-haired Himiko clone head ass out of here, bro. I'm so tired of hearing this guy. I fight like a gentleman. You fight like a cuck. 5v1ing me. And that was Lore Accurate Part 2. It was definitely fun. Main story wasn't that hard, but maybe it'll change in the next part. Who knows? To be continued. Can we pretend that the airplanes in the night skies are like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now.